What's up, guys? If you're looking to build stronger triceps or bigger triceps, I'm going to try to do that with the kettlebell overhead extension. All right, that's what this video is about. So today we're going to be focusing on the triceps. So the kettlebell, you can do any exercise with, all right? The kettlebell is an excellent tool, as you may know, that's why you're here, or maybe you're discovering it, trying to figure out if you should use kettlebells. Well, I'm going to show you today how you can use this kettlebell right here to build bigger triceps with kettlebell overhead extensions, all right, step by step through my 3-step system. Setup, it's simple. All right, the first step is, of course, the setup. You want to make sure you're setting up the kettlebell overhead properly and safely. Second step is execution of the actual exercise, and I'll show you how to do that through the range of motion. And then the third step is assess or adjust if you need to going through the exercise. And key things you need to focus on while you're doing the tricep extension to make sure your back's protected, your abs are engaged, and you're doing that when you get the most out of each rep. All right. So the first step, set up with the kettlebell for the overhead extension. All right. To get the kettlebell from the ground up overhead, so we can do kettlebell extensions and start to activate our triceps, we need to get the belt up overhead. How do you do that? All right. So that's where the setup comes in. You want to have the kettlebell right by your toes. You're going to be hypo-catching that bell. What is that? That's hypo-catching it up into this position here. All right. The only difference is you're going to hypo-catch it and you have to readjust your hands, because when you're doing a tricep extension, you want to hold the base of the bell, or the bow part of the bell. So this part here, the actual base. All right. This is, you want to hold this, because then you're going to take this and come up overhead and do your extensions. All right. So how do you do that? So there's 2 ways you can do that. So move my hat over here. So I know I'm gonna go behind over here, behind my back. So what you're gonna do is hypo-catch the bell. I have a video on how to hypo-catch that real quickly. You're gonna use your hips and glutes to shoot that bell up, catch it into that position. All right. And then you're gonna adjust to holding the base from the handles. Right. So hypo-catch it, catch, and you adjust. All right. Your hands here. So you can hold the base here, all right? And then from here, what you're gonna do is press it overhead. First, you wanna engage your abs, engage your glutes, press it, and you wanna be able to hold that base. One key tip here is your thumbs. You wanna have them wrapped around here, around the handles, all right? So you can grip that bell well, and it's stable. So you come up overhead, all right? And then from here, you're essentially just lowering the bow, stretching your tricep as you inhale, and then you exhale up, extend out, lower it down, extend it out. All right, so from the front, you want to make sure that your elbows are not too far out, but as close in as you can get them, so you can continue to do the tricep extension through the full range of motion. And the wider you have them, the more shoulder you're going to activate, the more your elbows are inward, the more you're going to actually target the tricep, which is the goal. So bring your elbows in and extend out. All right, so once you have that bell overhead, that's the setup. Okay, setup is hypo-catch that bell, hold the bell here with the base, get up overhead. First you want to activate your abs, activate your glutes, everything tight to protect that lower back, because you're moving away overhead. Over here, and then you're bringing it back here to the side. You're holding it overhead, and then step 2 is the execution. So as you lower it down, you're breathing in, and you're keeping. This is key here. You're paying attention to how it feels, and you're gonna feel your triceps stretching. All right, that's the stretch part of the exercise, and then you're gonna go as low as you can go, while still being able to extend overhead. So I don't want you going all the way down, 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 all the way back, full tricep stretch if you can't bring it back overhead, because then you can't do the exercise. So you have to play with the range of motion here. I would suggest when you're starting, you bring it down a little more than halfway down, right before your triceps start to stretch, and then extend up. All right, so that's the lowering part, the eccentric part, which is the lowering part. Then you have your eccentric, which is extending out. All right, so once you're here in this position, you're tight and you're exhaling, and you extend your hands with the bell all the way up overhead, all right? So this is how it looks. And I want you to go full lock that arm, elbow, full locked out, full contracted tricep, because you want to go through the full range of motion when you're doing this exercise as much as you can, all right? The stretch part is going to vary depending on what you can control, and if you have any tight shoulders, it's going to limit what you the extension or the stretch you can get at the back. That's where you can widen your elbows a little bit, and then play with that. So you have to adjust that based on if you have any shoulder limitations. All right, so you get the bell up overhead. All right, just hold the base, thumbs under the gripping inside of the handles here, pressing it overhead. So first I'm engaging my core, abs, press it overhead. And then from here, again, I slowly lower as I inhale, stretch. I know I can stretch all the way, and I extend as I power breathe out, okay? Then I reset, come down, all the way up to the top. Slow it down, stop, extend, all the way out, lock it at the top. So you want to do as many reps as you can do, not as many as you can do, sorry. Generally, as many as you can do with safe technique, so that was correct. But 8 to 12 reps is the range for hypertrophy. You want to build just bigger triceps, a little bit bigger triceps, or you're focusing more on strength. This is probably not the exercise that you want to do super heavy. You want to find that mid-range, or 8 to 12 reps. You're going to get stronger around the 8 rep range. So you don't want to go low, super heavy reps, because it's overhead. If you have a super heavy bell, you don't want to use a bell that you can only do like 5 or 6 reps max, because that's too much strain on the shoulder, and then you can strain the neck. So a bell that you can overhead extend for at least 12 reps safely, and then you just work with that. You slow and control. And the way to improve your tricep extension, or extend extend the rep range, or extend the time under tension is what I'm looking for, is controlling and slowly lowering on the way down, slower and more controlled. Because you're not going fast and furious, it's slow, controlled, stretch, and extend all the way up. All right, there's another key tip. If you can go all the way down and stretch the tricep, if you can flex your bicep at the back, that's going to fully long out, stretch your tricep, because the bicep is an antagonist. So when it's flexed, your triceps fully extended, okay, and vice versa. So if you're at the back, if you can achieve that range of motion, stretch, flex that bicep, make sure your abs are engaged, everything's tight, extend up, come down, flex the bicep, fully stretch that tricep, and extend up at the top, all right? So that is the step 2, is execution of the tricep extension. It's a great exercise. I love to do it. I have clients do it all the time. I do it myself. And it's also an exercise you could just throw into a workout, and you could really knock out those triceps, hit them, and you train them really well with just this exercise. So you do it right. That's why you're watching this video. So the third step is, again, doing it right. The technique, the execution. Can you do this exercise in the rep range you're shooting for with proper technique? If you need to make adjustments, maybe you're at the top here and you've been going all the way back here for like 4 or 5 reps, and you can't go all the way down anymore. You have to limit your range of motion to continue. You can do that. All right, so never ever do this exercise to failure, because that's too much strain on the shoulder up overhead. And then if you can't bring it back, you're gonna have to drop the ball behind you, or bring it to the side, and that can strain your shoulder, strain your neck. You don't want to do that. All right, so save a couple reps in the tank. So about 2-3 reps. So again, if you can do 12 reps of this, which I recommend, about you can do about 12 reps, stick to 8 to 10. All right. If you can do like 15, shoot for 12. So 2 or 3 reps you can still do. You can still train your triceps. You're still in that hypertrophy range, 8 to 12 reps. Lower end at the 8 rep range for more strength. Higher end for more hypertrophy, building the tricep bigger, but also safely. That's why I have the 2 to 3 rep kind of buffer there, so you don't push too hard and train to failure when this isn't the exercise for that. All right. So that's that. Third step is assessing. Can I continue these reps? Okay. Say for example you've done 6 reps, good strong reps, and can you do 2 more? You have to assess. Okay, can I do 2 more? Yes, I can do 2 more. I can do 8 reps. How many more can I do with safe, proper technique? That's the key here, safe, proper technique, all right? Don't push yourself again to failure. Do 8, and if you know you can do a couple more, that's probably a good place to stop. As you build your triceps and you build this exercise and the technique, when you're doing it, you'll be able to increase the rep range, or increase the reps you can do for one set. Once you get to about 12 or 15, you can go up to a new bow. But first, this is about building a foundation of proper technique, proper execution, and doing it injury-free, all right? Again, if you push too hard, you go too fast, too soon, too high rep when you're not ready, that can strain the shoulder, that can strain the neck, because it's up overhead here, all right? And you don't want that. And even worse, if you can't bring that belt up back behind you, you need to drop it behind you because you can't extend it anymore because you went to failure, like I said not to, then that's another thing you don't want to do. That's dangerous as well. So stick with that 8 to 12 rep range. So leaving yourself 2 to 3 reps in the bank, in the tank that you can still do. Stop there. And practice this exercise, guys. This is an excellent exercise for proper kettlebell overhead extension. So I'll show you real quick again. Hypercatch that bell, grab that by the base. Step 1, engage your core, engage your abs, press it overhead. And then you want to make sure you inhale, stretch as much as you can at the back, and then extend it overhead. Come back to here, and I'll show you from the side here. Stretch, and then extend. Okay? Down, stretch those triceps. You can contract that bicep, extend up. All right? So, I'll show you from the front how I adjust my triceps. So I said not to have too wide, not to have too much too close. This can be hard, but mid-range, and it'll vary depending on the weight you're using and the rep range you're using. And I extend. I can feel my triceps firing, the inner part of your tricep, and extend up, come down, really gripping that base of that bow, and I extend up. All right? And always, this is how I set it down. Bring it to the shoulder, set it down safely. If you really get this exercise out, you're gonna fire the tricep. You're gonna fire that long head of the tricep. All right? It's gonna really activate. You'll feel that. That's feedback I want you to pay attention to is, can I feel the stretch, and can I feel it working, extending as I do my tricep? Can I feel it activating when I'm doing the extension part of the movement? All right, that's how you know you're doing it right. Also, do I have shoulder pain? Do you have shoulder pain? Do you have any neck tightness? If you do, reduce the range. Don't go all the way down, go halfway and extend, and you'll increase the range of motion from there, all right? And if you're starting too heavy, go to a lighter belt. Again, stay with the 8 to 12 rep range, with the 2 to 3 rep in the tank buffer. All right, so that's a tricep extension, guys, for you. How to build bigger, stronger triceps with the kettlebell tricep overhead extension. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know if you have any comments in the comments below, any questions, and start to practice this exercise, an excellent exercise to develop those triceps, guys, all with the awesome kettlebell. You can do it off the bow. So enjoy this exercise, practice, rewatch it. Any questions, let me know in the comments below. And real quick, I have a 5-minute full body kettlebell finisher video that you can pick up. It's finisher. It could be a finisher, it could be an actual short workout when you're limited on time, 5 to 10 minutes. All right, if you want that video, shoot me a comment in the description below or in the comments below, KB5. I'll send that over to you. And I also have a free report I just came out with. It's my top 6 kettlebell exercises to get lean, fit, and strong for men 35 plus that I use to lose over 35 pounds, get strong, get fit, and I still continue to do these essential foundational kettlebell exercises, why to do them, how to do them, and how to do them safely, of course. And I also threw in my power mindset techniques. You can start your day strong, powerful, and go through the day at your best, confident, motivated, and driven, and get stuff done that you need to get done, all right? So if you want that, shoot me a message in the description below with KB6, and I'll send it over to you. So KB5 for the 10-minute workout, KB6, or KB56 if you want both. I'll send those over to you guys. So have an awesome day, guys. Train strong, get after it, practice exercise. I'll see you in the next video. Share this with anyone that you know can benefit from this tricep extension exercise video. I want to spread the word of how to do proper, safe kettlebell exercises. This is one of those. Share with anyone you may know. All right, have an awesome day, guys. See you in the next video. Train strong, get after it, build those stronger triceps. One day at a time. You got this. Train strong.